That's a pretty good start to Saloon.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome to yet another episode of Last Saloon Standing. I am, of course, the Big Ted, joined here tonight by the triumphant return of qUAZ.
Woo!
How's it going?
I'm happy to be back. I always miss having missing a week here at Saloon, but those pesky work days are sometimes get advantage of you.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to hear the train?
Take a drink. Take a shot. Anyways, yeah. Also joined tonight by our other usual co-host Sage. How's it going?
It's great, man. I'm just trying to mute myself while the train goes by.
Yeah.
And
Or I guess as you're also known by now as RonMexico's Kryptonite in the Discord.
Dude, I am. I beat him again. I almost feel bad about it, but I love the guy.
No, dude, don't feel bad. Talk your shit, man. Let's hear it. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. So it was a good round of matches, and afterwards, a couple days after, he sent me a list of his last 9 matches in THL, and was like, "I just want you to know, Sage, that against everybody else, I'm 7-0, and against you, I'm 0-2." It's like, woo!
I mean, I guess that just means you're the better player than him, right?
I don't know. I think I just know him too well.
That's fair.
Like we played in duos together, and maybe I just know that's maybe the problem.
All right. Well, I guess now it's time to get to the moment Sage has been waiting for since last week.
You guys have been driving me crazy with this.
Yeah. Here's
I'm like, how am I supposed to feel hyped for Saloon if I don't know who the guest is?
Well, I think I'll just leave it down to our secret guest. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, it's RonMexico. Thanks for having me on.
Oh my god.
What's up, Sage? You got something to say to me?
Oh, I love you, Ron.
It was so hard to keep this a secret, buddy.
God dang it.
Oh, that was a beautiful setup, Ted. I love it.
Yep.
I would have been so much more. Okay. Yeah, I see why you kept it a secret from me now.
Yeah.
Oh, we tried so hard to try and bait you into just absolutely ripping on Ron just to introduce him.
Nah. I can't rip on him that hard. I love the guy.
Yeah. Oh man,
That's good times, man.
He's like my best friend in THL. How you doing,
Right back
Ron?
at you, buddy.
No, but yeah. So just to give you the story of how this happened, Saloon goes off at 10 last week. I'm gonna get the DM 10:03. I get a DM from Ron. Also, I would love to be the guest on Saloon next week, especially if you could keep it a secret from Sage and surprise him with it right as the show starts. Call me a mystery guest. Oh man.
So this was all your idea, Ron.
Yeah.
That's right, man. I thought it'd be fun. Also, just in general, I was pretty hyped to be on the show because we're talking about the last week before playoffs, and I'm real excited about my team too. So, yeah, it's like doing a bunch of things.
You guys are hot. You guys are hot on the trail, man.
Moved up to number 2. It's exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, as you guys can see, we also have the new Last Lane Standing drinking game posted on stream. You have to take a shot anytime one of those things happens.
Yeah, I think maybe we should do a disclaimer, like, Last Saloon Standing is not responsible for alcohol poisoning. Your decisions are your own.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, probably the right call there. So let's hop into the matches. I don't actually have them up on stream because we're prioritizing the drinking game this week.
Priorities. It's good.
Yeah, exactly. And it wouldn't be a Saloon with me casting it with me opping it if it wasn't scuffed, right?
Yeah. Hey, this is perfect. Now you can't go out of order if the matches aren't on stream.
Wait, we should have added that to the drinking game.
Every
time Sage gets angry
mad
about
at you for them being out of order.
Yeah, throw it on the list.
I got it right now.
You have to move the list then. Priorities. There we go.
What do you mean you don't have room? The little box with all the matchups in it was always so small to begin with. What, did you just replace that box with the drinking game?
Yeah.
Pretty much, but not really.
You could just. We should have gone over this.
We probably should have gone over this. But like, we are not a well thought out group of human beings.
You're not wrong.
All right. Well, I guess let's get started.
Yeah.
So,
So you want to start with the Burning Eaters versus ATL there, Ron?
Out of order again.
Oh my god. Here we go. Take a shot.
Yeah, I can talk about this. So,
Go ahead. Do the honors.
Are we gonna have it up on the screen at
No.
all, or okay? Let me just go ahead and find it then, real quick. Give me a minute to just pull this up.
I'm sure while you do that, you can tell us about the first match.
Yeah, the first match, obviously, the one seed between me and Blue Spartan. So, Blue
swept
Spartan
him.
is an incredible player. I got the sweep, but it was a lot closer than a sweep typically looks. Really, it was just I got a ton of really good draws, and he was kind of drawing bricks a lot. I wound up just getting an early lead, and then the one game that I actually wasn't drawn like God hands, he really didn't have anything to slow down my game plan, and I wound up getting kind of a lot of 0 mana cards for the win. That was how that one went down. Lil Harthy, I remember him talking about his match versus Omzi just being really tough. Omzi's had kind of a less than stellar season compared to his last season, but he's obviously a really great player. So, I think that was just kind of a bounce back. Same with Alien Santa, another incredible player having kind of an off season. And Shiny Pants was saying, that was just like a really rough series. A lot of these just went sweeps, kind of strange. Medusa's, sending Shansui to the Shadow Realm, as Sage predicted, I believe. And then the last one was clutch for us. Silver has been, coming really close to a win in the 5 for the last couple of weeks. And this one was massive. He got it was the last game played of the week. It was literally to determine whether we won or lost. And he showed up and really just took it to Force of Will. So very exciting week for us. And we're super hyped for next week now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's a really good recap. And putting you guys in second overall
That's huge.
is huge.
That's right. Yeah, we moved up to second. Of course, we are playing THL this week, so it's going to be tough.
Pretty much like from the math I've done, whoever wins that match is like making playoffs probably 95% of the time.
Yeah, and whoever loses very likely misses.
Yeah, is missing like 95% of the time. So it's an exciting match.
All right,
yeah.
Sage. I know you've been waiting for this one.
Not really. I mean, there's 10 times.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure both him and Yellow Dart said sweep last week. So
Yeah. Plus, I lost, which is not cool, but I mean, it was close. Like all of my matches that I lost this past week were really close. Yeah.
Call
anyways,
it PR management.
After I lost, I thought that to myself and laughed. I was like, we'll just talk this up to PR management. I was like, no, I can't even think that with a straight face. Anyways, Icicle was swept lefty. I think that he started out the week doing that. We were like, yeah, man, that's how this week is gonna play out. And Starlax, the 3-1 versus Dirty Mike. With I don't honestly, I was kind of checked out last week. I had a long week. Anyways, I don't remember what sequence it was outside of Icicles being first. And Yellow Dart beating Brushy Tuna 3-1, and Hockey losing as well. For some reason, it seems like every week that Hockey loses, I lose, except for one where he lost and I didn't. Anyways, and then I lost as well against It's Me, Mike V. Osmanot is a really good player in the 4, by the way. He's definitely not someone to be taken lightly. I was really hoping that Mike would manage to take the BGH award away from you, but I mean he's got like 150 more 130 more PR than you, qUAZ. So
Yeah.
I guess that's not happening. Who am I up against this week? Quirky Turtle? Maybe I'll just throw it to her.
Oh. Collusion, I see.
Yeah.
Collusion to just not give me the BGH.
Yeah. Yeah, deny you of something. Deny you of happiness.
Next level strategies.
Mm-hmm.
Sage just out here controlling all of the Hero Series awards.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing he's gonna tell me, he's gonna try and sabotage me for All-Star vote, so I don't have to. So I'm not on the opposing team to him, and
I'm pretty sure you're not getting All-Star.
I mean there needs to be 2 All-Star players from each seed.
There do need to be 2, so you could get the other one. You've had a pretty stellar season.
Yeah, it's.
What's your record? 5-3. That's pretty amazing, man.
No, going down. qUAZ is the only other positive player in the 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely helping with that, but I've beat players who you're losing to.
So you're trying to say you're the better player? I'm gonna reach across the internet and throttle you.
I think that's how it works. I think it's the transitive property, right? So Sage beat me in Pro, so Sage is better than me.
So qUAZ is just the best player.
And qUAZ beats Sage in Hero, so qUAZ is better than Sage. Therefore, qUAZ is better than me. It's just simple logic.
I mean, like, if you guys are gonna put those words in my mouth, like.
Where are you going with this?
I'm not going to deny him.
On a different topic, though, I was actually wondering about All-Stars. So it is still like 10 players. It's just instead of having ones from each conference, it's just, double.
Otherwise, you're playing a game against yourself, and that's really not that fun.
Yeah.
So I find Solitaire to be a fun and interactive game. Thank you.
Yes. I too enjoy Old Quest Rogue.
Dude, nice. Me too. I actually really love not the original, like pre nerf, but like after the first nerf. That's when Quest Rogue really came to life.
The 4-4.
Yeah, 4-4s are all right. I think it was whenever it was nerfed the first time. It was 5 minions all with the same name or whatever.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure at first it was 4 minions all with the same name. Then it was 5.
Actually,
then it was 4-4.
Actually, after it got changed to 4-4s, it became better against Priest.
It did.
Yeah. Especially because that's when they still had Anduin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, anyways, on to the next match.
We got Nozdormu taking on Team No Pros here. Ted, you want to lead us through this one?
Yeah, this is a first off
actually
the bat,
in order.
Huge win for Nozdormu. They're gonna have Chirpy Toad falling to Agent PWE in the 1, Donde falling to Skittles in the 2, which was on stream, and that was a very fun match to watch.
That was on stream. That's right.
Yeah. Oh my god, you casted it. Jesus. Anyways, Anfo sweeping Bitbreaker in the 3, 2-star Mako barely beating Patska in the 4, Saku beating Electabuzz in the 5.
So the Saku sweeping Electabuzz in the 5 actually really surprises me. I was predicting something similar to this, except was it Team No Pros loses in the 2, 3, and 4, and wins in the 1 and 5?
Hold on, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, I believe that was my exact prediction. So I mean, it's pretty.
Oh, sorry.
Pretty close to that.
Ted, I do have a question for you.
Yeah. What?
When are we going to announce who is the worst caster or who is the worst host of Saloon?
We could do that next week, I guess.
Well, we're just going to do regular season, then we'll do we'll do a regular season, then a playoff season. segments?
No, actually, we should just do the entire thing and announce it during awards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have a busy night.
We will have a busy night.
Wait, so hold on. So what?
Maybe we'll actually fill up the entire time slot without having to banter and bullshit.
So what you're saying is we're going to go a half hour over because we're going to include the banter and bullshit anyways.
There it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta give the people what they're here
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, that's a huge week for Nosdorma.
Oh yes. I called it though. I said they were gonna win.
Yeah, and actually, according to my
It
prediction,
just wasn't quite. Yeah, it just wasn't quite in the places that I thought it'd be.
Yeah,
But I knew Bitbeaker was gonna lose.
and actually, you had NPH's only one coming in the 5.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
No faith for
see, that-
PWE or Saku.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pee-wee, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Drink.
drink. Really glad I'm not playing along tonight.
Same.
Tomorrow morning would not be fun when I'm trying to think about
I'm just finding
artificial intelligence
excuses.
at 8 a.m.
I'm also super impressed by that Saku sweep and just
Yeah,
he's
oh,
4-4 right now. That's awesome.
He's having a good season.
Dude's killing it. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Then we got Teen Hearth Legends versus Team Inoyo Team. I guess I'll lead this one.
I called this one too.
So we got Dushramo beating Aviously, and Throlamund beating Catman, Liquid Arts beating Dano, Chewbacca taking the L against Mad Arms, and Copper Talon defeating Jim Philos for a 15-13 Team Inoyo Team beatdown of the teens.
Yeah.
No
this is,
sweeps.
No sweeps at all.
I mean, fortunately for Teen Hearth Legends, that they're like, whether they barely eke out a victory or they lose this week, it's probably not going to matter. Is they still need to like win this week to make playoffs in either situation.
Yeah.
So this really wasn't like a must win for them. Like as long as they played it close, they're putting themselves in a good enough position where they just have to beat Burninator's.
Yeah.
Yeah, a loss that close. They got 13 points, so that was
Yeah.
pretty crucial.
Yeah.
They kept themselves right in the mix, so it's just going to come down to final week, win or lose.
Yeah. And that's
Win or
that's-
lose.
honestly, that's how I like it.
That
Nice.
Oh
win
yeah, it's
and you're
fun
in.
when things happen that way. It's like like in any professional sports, if you're watching it and you see, like in football, week 17, two rivals playing and winner
Yeah.
gets in, loser misses.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what that's like.
Poor Lions fan.
Yeah, that's rough.
Hey, you're my brother in misery. I'm a Falcons fan.
Ooh.
At least you've made a playoff appearance in the last 3 years.
I mean, is it better to blow a 25-point lead in a Super Bowl or to not make a Super Bowl at all?
That's tough.
I mean, I can tell you that in the entire history of the Detroit Lions, they've never made the Super Bowl. And it hurts.
Yeah, that is rough.
All right.
So, Ted, do you want to lead us through this next match?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Next is Colt versus DSM-5, and man, was this a close one.
I have a
Last
question.
champ.
Yeah.
Yep.
How is it that you go out of order for the very first one and then pick up in order for the rest?
I did it.
Sure, it was just to
I
piss
did
you
it
off.
absolutely just to piss you off.
Oh my god.
All right,
I think
but
that's another drink.
Anyways, Colt, Lost Champ takes it 3-2 over Snake in the 1. The overrated Itachi takes it 3-2 over Nine Eyebrows in the 2. Sanguine takes it 3-1 over myself. Booze beats Super 3-1, and qUAZ beats Quirky Turtle, barely eking it out 3-2, which will give the Colt the 15-13 win.
The qUAZ.
The qUAZ got the
The
win.
qUAZ.
No, but
I'm
Yeah, this
calling
was,
you the qUAZ from now on.
like I can tell you we had to win this week to stay in it, and we did.
Yeah, you guys are really, really like you're on the cusp. If you have
that's a
another
big
good
win.
week, you're in there.
Yeah.
If we got two
Who you guys up against?
We're up against who is
ATL.
it? ATL.
Also, another recurring theme for the list there is Sage referring to Itachi as over.
Oh, how is that not
Right.
there?
Oh, I need to
Oh,
like.
I added
and
it.
Nine Eyebrows. Wait, why? Where are the bans in for that?
Itachi never submitted. The
Yeah,
results.
apparently Itachi was like really sick last week, so he never submitted results. So Arhat just manually entered it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah, I don't think there's much more to say other than we needed the win and we got it. And is that it?
That is it.
All right.
So let's talk playoffs. Let's talk about standings right now.
Oh, do we get to look at standings already? I'm excited.
Oh, hey, the website looks a lot better.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
It does.
literally just did a UI update
Huh? I like that.
Yeah, while we were doing this, I love it.
in the middle of Saloon.
This is beautiful.
I like it.
I hated the old way that it was. It was all like super bright and you couldn't read anything.
Yeah, I like it. I'm assuming that was probably our hat. So
Thank you, Arhat. We love you. I thought the secret guest this week was probably Arhat because
Yeah.
he's a very secret person.
All right. So let's just go bottom to top. And I'm gonna reference a blog here just to talk about who's actually able to stay in it.
wait, who wrote this blog?
This was the unofficial Hero Series commissioner.
It was Saku, right?
Yeah, Saku.
Nice.
So starting from the bottom, Tan Pam Surf Slam, 76 points. They are 44 points out of the cutoff and won't make playoffs.
Yeah. Sorry, Tam Pams.
Team Minoyo team is
Sorry, not sorry.
21 points out of cutoff. Probably won't make
I
playoffs,
they're
any way,
no,
shape,
like,
and or form.
no, like it's not probably not. They're mathematically eliminated. Like they would need like everybody else to like DQ, so it was all 0-0s.
So no
above them,
contest.
pretty much. Yeah, they would need like everything else to no contest above them, pretty much.
ATL. Go on.
ATL.
ATL. Sorry, I am fixing something just so people know it's the drinking game. There we go.
There you go. Nice.
Sorry, on ATL, they need to score more than so they are 19 points off a cutoff at 101 points right now. They need to beat they need to score more than DSM does, as well as what the rest of the teams ahead of them do.
Yeah. So basically, they I believe I don't have the blog up, but they need to score. They basically need a perfect week. Need to outscore DSM, and they need 3 of the Burninator's, Nosdormu, Teen Hearth, Call, and No Pros here to score 0.
Is it 0? Oh yeah, it is
0. Yeah. So they're not technically out, but it's not looking good.
Similar as DSM.
Nope.
What were you gonna say?
No pros here already has 4 points. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but they need like 3 out of those 5 teams.
So as long as DSM doesn't put up any points, wait, no, they physically can't because we have a point. 3 teams already have points, so both DSM and ATL are eliminated now.
Yeah.
That is right.
So I mean, basically coming into this week, it was a 6-team race.
Yep. So yeah, DSM, ATL both eliminated. Now that there has been 2 matches played, so we'll jump up to no pros here. What they need to do is they need to outscore the cult, and also outscore the loser of Teen Hearth Legends and Burninators to get in.
Or if Nozdormu has a terrible week against Tampams.
Yeah. Well, see, like, here's my thing. So I put I added a paragraph at the bottom conclusion, but I'm assuming that Nozdormu is going to beat Tampams.
That's a wild presumption making there.
Yeah, based on the points and the records and everything that's gone so far, I think it's fairly reasonable to say Nozdormu and Dad Legend are... Well, Dad Legend's already locked, but Nozdormu is very likely going to be the second team in, so it's down to two teams.
No, yeah. Like, basically, I had said that, like, for what the teams need to do to get in, we're under the assumption that Nozdormu and Dad are locks. Like, I know technically they're not yet, but I think that's a safe assumption to make.
Now that you've heard that, all you Tanpams players out there, go out there and just shut us all down and go show up with like a full sweep or something, just for pride.
hey, listen, that opens up another spot for us, so I wouldn't complain.
Please, actually do exactly that.
Yeah. Yo, listen, if anybody from Tampams needs prep help this week, I am here.
Don't you have like 3 exams this week?
I took 1 today.
Priorities.
Tomorrow.
Priorities.
I take 2 tomorrow. After that, I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
Then so that's NPH at 118 points. So the top 6 teams are what, 5 points?
No, 2 through 6 are 5 points.
2 through 6.
Dad Legend is because Dad Legend's a little bit. qUAZ, would you like me to finish running through this?
Please do. I am very distracted.
Yeah. You're good. But yeah, Call in a very similar boat as NPH's, where they need to outscore NPH, and they need to outscore the loser of Teen Hearth Legends and Burninators.
So essentially, what we're telling you to do, Ron, is just slam on the teens, and like don't let them score points at all.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's our goal every week. You know, it just doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah. And then the 2nd and 4th place teams, Burninators and Teen Hearth Legends, they're also in the similar situation where basically if they win, well, they need to win and they need to have a pretty sizable one. Because if it ends up being like a tie or like a 14-13 win or something, there's a chance that just Cult and No Pros here could just both outscore them.
That's what makes this so exciting, right? All these teams clustered right at the cutoff for making the playoffs. It's pretty cool. Yeah,
but basically, I'm pretty sure if either of those teams, I think it's what Teen Hearth Legends needs off the top of my head, I believe it's a 16-point week.
Number will change as matches get played, won't it?
Yeah. Obviously, it will change, but right now they need a 16-point week, and Burninators needs a... What would that be?
12-point, isn't it? Because they're 3 up.
Yes. Yeah, 12-point. So that might be like plus or minus 1. I'm doing math on the top of my head, but basically, so yeah, Burninators pretty much guarantees with a win at this point. Teen Hearth Legends needs a 15 or 16-point win. But like either one of those they clinch. Otherwise, they could theoretically still be passed if both like No Pros here and Cult sweeps from this point out. And then we have Nozdormu in 3rd. All they need to do is basically beat Tampams again by a not like a 13-12 win. They need like
around
like 15,
the
same mark.
Yeah.
Roughly. Yeah, like a 15-16 point week. Actually, it's They, like again, if they get that, what shouldn't on paper, what we've seen this season shouldn't be an issue for them, then they're going to make playoffs. But I mean, we've seen Tampams put up some decent weeks. They put 10 against Dad Legend last week, so it's not totally out of the realm of possibility. But I'm saying it's more than likely.
Starlax. He just pinged me. He said, All-Star Game is just the best 5 against us.
I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And then Dad Legend, they could literally take a nap at their keyboards this week. They could get swept and they're making playoffs. In fact, they could get swept and there's like a 99% chance they're still the first seed.
At this point, I'm sort of hoping that we have Dad Legend as one side of the All-Star game and the other side just the other players who made All-Stars.
Someone should take Donde and ask how the All-Stars are gonna work.
I remember asking earlier in the season, and I think it's just like all the first ballot All-Stars play the second ballot All-Stars.
And then alternates for each?
I would assume there'll just probably be one alternate. I'm not completely sure, but it would make sense for there to be just one alternate, I would assume. And then they'll probably just name it like Team A and Team B or something.
So what I'm hearing is it's going to be Dad Legend versus everyone else. Although technically,
Dad Legend versus Team A.
Team A.
Technically, Ron has a better record than Isocles and Aviously and Trippy Toad. So, like, there is some room for variance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron has done really, really super well in Legacy and Hero.
Isocles is the same record as Aviously. Like,
Yeah, well, don't overlook Agent PWE. He's at 7.
yeah, I'm
In the
just,
one seed.
I just,
Oh, no, yeah.
I don't have the full rosters up here, so otherwise
I would say he's likely the front runner for All-Stars for sure.
Absolutely.
He's just a front runner for just
MVP.
series MVP at this point.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure if he wins this week, that guarantees him the MVP.
Even if he doesn't win,
There's still a good chance he gets it if he doesn't win, but that puts some other people in the running if they win.
Yeah, actually, the person he's playing against, DeSharmo, who's also had an incredible season and just beat, obviously, last week, he's going to be at 7-2 if he winds up beating Agent PWE.
Yeah.
And I'd say that's a pretty strong argument for him to get the spot.
Wait,
Because they'd have the same
no.
record, and
technically they could
DeSharmo would
both
have the
be in
head-to-head.
it though, because technically, I think PWE has more games in the 2 than he does in the 1.
Well, no. See, doesn't matter. I believe Donde's formula is it's 80% your game win score and 20% your strength of opponent.
Oh, sorry, I forgot we weren't talking about All Stars. My bad.
No, yeah, we're talking about MVP. But yeah, I think it's like 80% your own game score and 20% your strength of schedule. But yeah, if PWE wins, he's most likely going to get MVP. If not, there's.
So you're saying that nobody on Dad Legend is going to get it because we were the strongest schedule.
Well, no, it's like your individual strength of schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
One seed's popped off this season. Holy.
Yeah. I'm looking right now and I'm seeing there's 7 players that are 6-2, which would be Sage, RonMexico, Little Hearthy, Catman, myself, Blue Spartan, and DuSharma. So, if those 7 players win this week and PWE loses, then all of them are in the race, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, should be exciting.
yeah, there's a lot of things to keep track of, and kind of see how it plays out. That's just pretty exciting. So should be fun. Should be a fun week.
I guess maybe I'm not going to throw it to Corky Turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
All right. Anyways,
Shall we talk about this week's matches?
yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, we're finally getting there?
I was just looking at chat. PWE finds the idea of him losing very hilarious.
Got to have that confidence.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Sage, you want to talk us through the first matchup of the week?
Yeah, man. We got my boys versus DSM-5. Who are these jokers, DSM-5? Okay, let's see. I'm going to find out. We got Icicles versus Snake in the 1. Yeah, I think Icicles is just gonna take it from him. And then we've got Starlax versus the overrated Itachi in the two.
I would just like to say
And-
good news is I've already put your predictions in my spreadsheet because I know where this is going.
All right. and Starlax is definitely the unfavored here, but he's much better than his PR indicates. I just want you to know. His game record, right? His match record should tell you everything you need to know about this matchup right here, and that is he's taking it from the overrated Itachi. Then we got Yellow Dart versus Sanguine in the 3, and Sanguine has been making a great comeback. She started out pretty weak this season, and really brought it back. She's doing pretty well at this point.
Yeah.
But Yellow Dart is just gonna take her to town. And then we got Hockey Boys versus Super Murloc in the 4. And I'm sorry, Super Murloc, but you were just getting schooled by Hockey this week. And then myself versus Quirky Turtle, who I've been back and forth about throwing it, but yeah, I'd like to get that MVP spot. If Pee-wee loses, then we're all in the running. So I gotta at least try. So we're taking it 5-0 this week, guys.
Shocker.
For those keeping
And
track
we're doing
out
it.
there,
We're
that
doing it
was
this
a
time.
Because Sage's team played Itachi, so it was a mention
Yeah.
of not only overrated but also 5-0. That's double drink.
Yeah, that's a double drink.
All right. Ted, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
All right. Kind of interesting because neither team really has anything to play for this week. It's kind of awkward, like there's sometimes when you say, oh, maybe, this team might not try super hard because, they have nothing to gain, but no, neither team has anything to gain. So, I'm going to say, I'll say DSM top 2, Dead Legend bottom 3.
Okay. Ron, what are your thoughts on this?
So this is definitely an interesting match as far as the matchups go, but motivation might play a factor in this just because, again, it seems incredibly unlikely for DSM to make the playoffs at this point, and Dad Legend already locked up. So both teams are kind of just playing for pride. That being said, I think I am likely going to give it to Dad Legend in the 1, DSM in the 2, Dad Legend in the 3, DSM in the 4, and I don't know. I think maybe Sage throws against Quirky Turtle. I think he's trying to throw us all off the scent here. I think Quirky's going to take this one in the 5 here.
The chocolate at the PR management.
No, but in all honesty, she's actually a really good player. So Sage, you better bring your A game if you actually want to win this.
Yeah.
I already beat her in Legacy. I don't know what you're talking about.
I also beat her in Legacy, but she almost beat me in Hero last week. So I think there's a lot more to her than how she plays in Legacy.
Also, I'm not totally biased.
That makes sense because
picking my Legacy teammates from DSM 5 to win this week. That's not at all anything that influenced my decisions with picking Itachi and Super Murloc.
I was about to say, betting against Hockey Boys. Come on, man, the Quad Mechathon. And we actually gave him. No, this is too much information.
You gave him the permission of the Quad Mechathon.
We did.
Oh! Please tell me that match is getting streamed.
Oh yeah, I remember they were talking about it in I believe it was the Hero Series Discord channel. I think Super Murloc said he was going to try Quad Mechathon as well.
All right, good. Then we're on an even playing field.
Nice.
I really want that matchup streamed, just purely for.
I think they were talking about Sunday if it's possible.
Ooh. Sundays are sometimes possible. I hear there's some 2 casters for that one that are pretty good.
I think there's only one this week.
Oh, okay. So,
if you're watching this, my bad, man. I'm not trying to give away strats.
There's literally a whole conversation about this in the Hero Discord.
Yeah.
Or in the Hero Chat Discord, part of the Discord.
I found it right now. Diamond says Hockey bringing Quad Mechathon, and Hockey said yes. So, I don't think you're giving much away.
Oh, man.
Nice.
I love you, Hockey.
All right. qUAZ, I believe it's on to you now.
Oh, it is down to me? Okay.
Yeah, versus DSM.
You know what, Sage? I'm going to say this to spite you. 5-0
like
DSM.
Okay.
Bold.
Bold.
That's,
Spicy.
yeah, that's bold of you, sir.
I like it.
All right. Let's move on to the next matchup, which is the Burninators versus the Teens. The most anticipated matchup of the week. You could say it could be the match of the season.
Honestly.
I'm guessing that both of your I'm guessing that your team probably got an email on Monday about wanting everybody on the stream.
Yeah.
I know that we got some emails about that.
Just some. One or two. Just content begging you to please come save us.
Actually, I do have good news as far as that's concerned because me versus obviously is going to be on stream on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Oh my
Friday
God.
night fights.
That's a match and a half.
Dude, that's hype, man. Like I'm playing my match on Friday. What time did you say it was?
7 p.m. Eastern.
All right, good. That's an hour before my match.
Nice.
That is. Oh man.
Oh.
Anyways.
You want to lead us through this matchup there, Ron?
Sure. So let's see. Coming from a point of zero bias, we're gonna go with myself in the 1. Gotta have faith in yourself, otherwise why play?
Exactly.
In the 2, we got Lil Harthy's gonna take down my pro teammate Catman, who's an incredible player, but I gotta give it up to Lil Harthy. He's actually the reason I started even playing competitively, and is like kind of in a general sense how I even kind of got turned on to THL eventually anyway. That dude is crazy good, and I have every faith in the world that he's going to win every match he ever plays. So I'm always surprised if he loses, and if he wins, I'm like, yeah, that's what you do.
I mean, I was going to say, I think he's proven that to be very true this season.
In the 3, we got Shiny Pants versus Liquid Ox. I heard that Liquid Ox just finished in like top 16 ladder or something and qualified for Sweden.
Yes.
So yeah, Shiny Pants wins. Probably Sweden. We got Medusa's versus Chewbacca here. Honestly, Medusa's is on an absolute tear. He keeps hitting like high rank legend lately. Chewbacca's in for it. I know he's actually hit legend too, but I got to give it to my boy Medusa's on this one. And last up, we got Silver versus Coppertown. Another former teammate of mine. Copper's an awesome player. He was like an absolute like cornerstone of my hero team last season. But Silver, our captain, just got a big win. He's on a roll. He's taking this one down to 5-0 Burninators, locking up the playoffs. Easy. Let's.
Please do exactly that. That's all I ask of you.
The old caster special, just 5-0 for your team every time.
All right.
Sage, let's see what your thoughts are on this.
All right, man. Like, I love these guys, the Burninators, but like, obviously, as a previous captain of mine, and I know he is kind of diabolical when it comes to strategies. Did I ever tell you about this time that it was like 20 minutes to my match, if even, and I had like an entire lineup picked out and a strategy planned out, and he changed everything a lot. He changed the ban, he changed decks I was bringing, and he said just lead with Hunter, and you probably sweep. And that's like he even changed the Hunter deck I was bringing, and I was like, all right, I'll take your word for it. And I led with Hunter, and I swept him. Well, I was like, damn, obviously, but I mean, I don't know. He was like that. I don't know, it was a couple seasons ago. He's definitely excellent.
Oh yeah.
But he was pretty high strung. And I think RonMexico, cool, level headed, going in, resist the tilt. Just he'll probably end up taking it here. He's having a stellar season, anyways. And Lil Herthy, I mean, like, come on, man. Like Catman, like he's gonna beat that old man. I'm pretty sure Catman,
Is
like,
Catman
being,
an old
what,
man or is he a
70 years
teen?
Catman's
I-
age
it-
reference. Drink.
Todd, you take a shot.
There's probably a curve somewhere in there. I don't know. But he's going to beat that old man. And Shiny Pants versus Liquid Ox. I don't know. I mean, this is a tough call, honestly. I think Liquid Ox probably takes it here over Shiny Pants. I'm sorry. Medusas versus Chewbacca. I think Shu could pull this one out over Medusas. I know Medusas is definitely a lot better than the PR indicates. And Silver versus Copper. Like, if Silver manages to just win game one and tilt Copper into oblivion as he is just as he does, then I think Silver takes it every time. So we're gonna give it to Silver.
Wait, I
Giving
just
it
realized something.
3-2 to Teen Hearth Legends. What?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Copper Talon 4-0 since quitting?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need that
All right.
that mental refresh.
Yeah. It's just something I looked at his record and I said, wait a minute. All right, I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
I have to give it to Ron in the one. I mean, that's honestly one of the probably two of the strongest. No, not probably two of the strongest players. Like, that could easily go over either way, obviously, but huh? But anyways, no, I definitely think Ron has the edge. And the two, yeah, Little Hearthy is just been killing everybody this season. Gonna have to give it to him. 3, I find it really hard to bet against Liquid Ox in the 3. And insane player, like you said, he just finished top 16 legend or something.
Yeah, he was number 12 legend on the NA ladder.
Yeah. And the 4, I'm gonna give it to Medusas. Again, two very strong 4 seeds. Chewbacca's had a very good season since coming in the middle, but I think Medusas is gonna find that. And I think Copper, like I just said, 4-0 since quitting. I think he's gonna continue that. But however, that does give it 3-2 to the Burninators.
All right. I guess it's time for qUAZ's hot take corner.
Oh God.
Obviously beats Ron. I'm sorry, Ron. Catman beats Little Hearthy. Shiny Pants, I think, pulls up the upset and finishes 3-6 on the season. I'm gonna give it to Chewbacca. Love that kid. And I think Silver T-Fox wins, so that's 3-2 Burninator. 3-2 Teen Hearth Legends.
Okay, so we're not caster cursing the Burninators.
No.
I appreciate that, qUAZ.
You're welcome.
All right. And I just want to say, I have something else to thank Will Hearthy for introducing you to the league. To
The league format series.
League type series thing. Because, I appreciate your friendship, Ron. I have to talk to you some after this.
Right on, man. Oh, yeah, I gotta mention Shunsui as well, because he's the guy who actually was in THL, who brought me into THL. Lil Hearthy turned me onto the whole thing, and then Shunsui brought me in. So those two are some of my favorite people in the league.
He pulled you out of the Shadow Realm.
That's right. I was lurking in the shadows, and Shunsui brought me.
Take a drink.
All right.
I was just to say, qUAZ, can you do me a favor and scroll down on the drinking game? I've added a few since the stream started.
Yeah, I have to completely redo the drinking game.
Okay.
That's something stupid. I think by adding that, you're just literally always drinking.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that just seemed too easy. Yeah, but anyways, what is our next matchup? It is Nazdormu versus Tame Pam Surf Slam. I guess I'll run us through this one.
Yeah, I'm a little preoccupied.
Oh boy. 1 seed we have Trippy Toad versus Lefty. 2 we have Donde versus Dirty Mike. Very interesting. 3 seed Amphil versus the Return of Kel. making his second sub appearance this week. Or this season.
Yo, what are you doing here?
4, we have Mako versus Osmonaut. 5, we have Saku versus Mike. Yeah, so I'll lead us off, and I'm gonna make it quick. 5-0 Nos.
Oh, okay.
You know, I
Who wants to go?
I fully agree with that. Actually,
All right. Sage says 5-0 Nos.
you put me down for 5-0 Nos.
Ron, what are your thoughts on this one?
I think Nas is fired up and really needs to make sure they don't miss anything to just get their ticket to the playoffs punch. And Tan Pams had nothing to play for other than just try to ruin Nas Dormu's season, which is not nothing as far as motivation goes. I don't think it goes 5-0. I think Tan Pams can take the bottom 2 seats, but I do give the top 3 to Nas.
They could take the bottom 2. I think it's me, my V
Yeah.
could definitely take it over Saku.
No,
Honestly, yeah. I think 4-1 for
4-1.
Nas now.
Saku
Yeah, sorry.
is 2-0 in the last 2 weeks.
You gonna try to change my opinion here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saku's on a tear.
Saku is on a tear.
All right.
I love
Well,
being able to say that, by the way.
I know. I've never played Saku, but I feel like I would rather him win if I was playing him. Just because of what kind of a guy he is.
I love Saku. I love playing against Saku. I love scheduling with Saku. Saku is the greatest. We always...
I love just working with Saku on Friday Night Fights. That's honestly usually one of the highlights of my week.
With that said...
Getting to cast with him. Definitely not doing the Sunday show. That is not a highlight of my week.
Oh. So, with that said, I'm sorry, Saku. I love you. But I'm saying 5-0 Tan Pam Surf Slam. Everyone drink.
Nice.
I like it.
Cheers.
All right.
Oh.
We got our
All
next matchup in the Cult versus Advanced Tactical Lackeys.
qUAZ, I believe this is your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's already a score in for this.
Yes, there is.
This is funny. Aren't you guys trying to make the playoffs?
Nah.
I really hope you guys don't win. I really hope you guys don't win.
Anyways,
Hey, man, my boy Alien got it.
we got the Last Champ versus Blue Spartan. We got Nine Eyebrows versus Omzi. We got the Big Ted versus Shunsui. We got qUAZ versus Force of Will. And a match has already been played from this, which is Boozosaurus versus Alien Santa in the 3.
You know, Sage, I got it. I get it. I
told y'all
understand.
Alien.
No, I was gonna say, I understand. We almost beat you that 1 week, and you're scared, so you don't want us to make playoffs. That's it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We'd beat y'all again.
Yeah, but you're scared. That's why you're cheering against us.
Anywho,
Go ahead, qUAZ.
so I'm going to say Last Champ beats Blue Spartan. Actually, Last Champ did have a fairly impressive week against Snake last week with a 3-0 sweep.
Absolutely.
And then we got, I'm going to say Nine Eyebrows, a little bit of a downturn, but lately, but I think Omzi's just the opponent for him to really find the Hearthstone game again and win that one out. Ted, I think you're sending Shunsui on a trip to the Shadow Realm.
Shot.
And you know what? I'm gonna say Force of Will beats me.
Shocker.
Yep.
Man, qUAZ, I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of hoping you would predict, I was kind of hoping you would say last champ 9 booze and myself win, just so we could have done a shot for 4-1 Colt and a shot for you saying something stupid. All right, who wants to go next?
All right, I already have my predictions lined up.
All right.
Okay, so I think Blue Spartan takes it over the last champ and 1. OMZ is going to beat 9 Eyebrows, and then Ted and qUAZ both take it in the 4 and 5, and you guys lose 2-3.
I get it. You're scared. It's fun.
I missed that. Sorry. My girlfriend brought me food.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She is sweet.
Tell her I love her.
I will tell her that I love her.
Tell her that I love her.
I will also tell her that.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Ron.
All right, so I think Blue Spartan being undefeated a couple weeks ago, he had 2 tough losses 2 weeks in a row. I think he bounces back and he gets a win over last champ here. I have a hard time picking against 9 Eyebrows since he's crushed me twice in 2 different series this season. So I'm definitely picking 9 Eyebrows here with the win in the 2 seed. The 3's already locked up, and then the bottom 2. Ooh, it's tough. Do these casters I'm on the show with right now, do they win and try to punch their team's ticket, or does it fall just out of their grasp and they miss the playoffs? I gotta say, Shansui sends Ted to the Shadow Realm.
Spicy.
I gotta pick my boy Shansui. And Force of Will, I think, gets edged out by qUAZ. qUAZ takes the win, and unfortunately, that's just barely not enough to get there. The Cult still falls just short of the playoffs this season.
Yeah, but it gets qUAZ and All-Stars, so...
It depends, actually. Because
But
technically...
qUAZ punches his ticket to All-Stars, possibly.
Technically, we could still make playoffs, depending on how bad you beat teens. And what the score of NPH and Team Anoyo team is, given your prediction.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. What? I mean, yeah. Or there's also the very unlikely case that Tampam's just trounces on Nosdormer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyways, honestly, this might not be the most logical thing, but I have to believe in my team. I'm saying we take the rest.
Nice. Gotta have team faith.
Yeah. Honestly, we're so close. I just have to have spirit and hope.
That leaves us with one last matchup on the week. Right?
Yep.
Hey, yeah.
Team Anoyo team versus Team No Pros here. Who wants to lead us through this one?
I can start with this one.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
So, Team Anoyo team, No Pros here in the 1 seed. Even though it's looking like PWE's got the chance to lock up an 8-1 and MVP for the season, I think my pro team captain Ducharmo takes it down, knocks him off down to 7-2, and Ducharmo moves up to 7-2 himself. I think Skittles takes the 2. Disco takes a 3. Posca's already got the win, and Electabuzz I think is going to get the 4 for a likely they'll get enough points to make their way into the playoffs here. They were killing it for most of the season, fell off a bit, but right in crunch time, I think No Pros here winds up and comes through in the clutch, gets their way into the playoffs with a 4-1 win.
I think they aren't making playoffs.
Wow. So what's your prediction then?
Go ahead with the picks.
I like the Charmu in the 1 for sure, and Enthrallment in the 2 as well. I know Skittles is making a late season comeback, but I think it's just not good enough. And then NPH probably takes the 3. But I want to say Jim Philos brings it out in the 5, man.
Wow.
Jim's due for a win.
Yeah. I don't
That would
believe
be
in Jim.
Big.
All right. I guess I'll take it next. Yeah, I'm gonna. Honestly, PWE is having the better season, but Ducharmeau is just such a strong player. I think I'm gonna give it to him in the 1, and it's not like he's having a bad season himself, anyways. I'm gonna give it to Ducharmeau in the 1, and Throllemund in the 2, Dano in the 3. Posca already obviously took the 4, and Electabuzz in the 5.
So that gives it what?
That would be a 3-2 win for Team Minoyo team.
Okay.
Also falls in line perfectly for the cult making the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I mean that is
Imagine
very
how that
convenient.
happened.
Yeah, isn't it convenient how it worked out like that?
I've got. You know what? I kind of like the top 3 here. Team Minoya team, and I think Electabuzz hits the 5.
So exactly what I just said.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like it. Man, that's also very convenient that also sets up the cult to have a good chance of making playoffs.
I no caster bias whatsoever.
No.
Yeah.
None at
The
all.
casters on the cult agree. The cult makes the playoffs with the perfect situation for the cult. Nicely done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd come in at the 4 seed and get to face us in week 1 of the
I'll
playoffs.
just take playoffs. Really? Like, honestly? We had this conversation before the show started.
Well,
If I make playoffs again, that's 4 out of my 5 seasons as a Hero Series captain that I've made playoffs. In a series I literally had never played before I became a captain in it.
Hey, man, I'm right there with you, man. And when I started Legacy, I just immediately started making playoffs. I had never done anything competitive in Hearthstone before then.
So I know we're a little over. I just want to hear everyone's thoughts here real quick before we go into playoffs. Who everyone thinks is making playoffs?
I'll start. Obviously, Dad Legend. Burninators. I think after those 2, it is really, really tough to tell. Nas Dormu, pretty much for sure. Like over Tampams, like they're making it.
Yeah.
Like if they don't make it facing Tampams, then I don't know what they're doing wrong.
But
and then from there, the 4 is just really, really hard to tell. I think you guys could possibly make it, but I mean, you're starting out kind of weak here, guys.
Don't get me wrong.
No pros here. No pros here could make it, depending on how the Burninators do against Teen Hearth Legends. I think if Teen Hearth Legends makes it a really, really close game against the Burninators, then they could maintain their position. It's tough to tell.
Yeah.
I want to say NPH could end up edging it out here and making it in the 4 seed.
All right, Ron.
I think 1 seed is Dad Legend, 2 seed Burninators, 3 seed Nozdormu, and 4 seed is NPH.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've already made my predictions. But like, I definitely think Nozdormu is probably the most likely team to have the 3 seed, just for the fact that they're only 2 points behind and they have a much easier week this week.
So you think they move up into the 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is like the 2 and 3 are playing regardless, and it's not like there's such thing as like home field advantage, and this like there would be in a traditional sport. So it's not like the 2 versus 3 actually matters.
That's true.
But yeah, obviously I already made my prediction on the blog post. I said Dad Legend, Nozdormu, the Cult, and I said Teen Hearth Legends.
Oh.
But like, I don't think I looked at it close enough though, because I did predict Nozdormu winning this week, or not Nozdormu. Burninators win. I did predict the Burninators win. So with that, I am gonna slightly modify to the Burninators. just because I didn't actually look at the head-to-head matchup close enough. But yeah, the obviously it's not looking great for the cult, but still a lot of Hearthstone to play.
True.
qUAZ.
I think Dad Legend, Burninators, Nas, and the Cult. So I'm going to line up very similarly to you, Ted. Of course, I got to pick my boys to just edge in there.
Yeah.
Just edge us in. That's all I ask, please. Although, technically, we could see, if both NPH and Cult win their wheats, but don't put up more points than teens do, we could see two positive teams not make playoffs over a team who
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah, it's also
positive.
very possible we can have a Burninators and Teen Hearth Legends tie or really close match or something where both of those teams make it and one of Nas, Cult, or No Pros it winds up being the 4 with Burninators and Teens getting in the 2 and 3.
Yeah,
but it doesn't seem very likely. Some very specific things have to fall in place for.
Well, there's that, but there's also the other side where if Teen and Burninators put up a very close week, and both the Cult and No Pros here also put up huge weeks, then they could both the Cult and No Pros here could both make playoffs and pass them.
Oh yeah, also true.
Yeah.
Nas gets in, Cult and No Pros gets in,
here.
and Teen and Burninators miss out because we just have a war of attrition or something.
Yeah, that would probably be most likely if it's a tie, or a 1-point win for Teen Hearth, just because Teen Hearth is a bit behind.
I mean, it would put them
a lot of scenarios on the table.
Yeah, honestly, that's why this is so exciting right now. This is so many different scenarios that obviously it will start to get a little more clear and play out when we have more results in. But until that, it's just speculation.
Absolutely. Well, that does take us.
Also, I'm just gonna say, as long as you're in the Discord, I will be spamming it this entire week as soon as updates come through.
Sweet. So it does bring us to be about 8 minutes over. I do apologize for taking up everyone's time, but I felt like it wouldn't be a fitting regular season end if we didn't talk about who we thought was making playoffs.
I was gonna say, I think if any week we're gonna run over, this is an appropriate one.
Yeah. So with that said, thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure you catch those Hearth Center beats tomorrow, where they bring you Pro Series and Player Power rankings, where you're going to see Ted, Sage, and myself hopefully all on the list. And Ron.
Sorry, I was distracted. I heard my name.
Ron? What the hell?
What?
You didn't say Ron?
I did say Ron.
Oh.
I said Ron as well.
Ron's going to be back next week?
No.
Oh.
Well,
I love you, Ron.
Love you, buddy. Hey, if you need another guest, I might be available.
All right.
Okay.
Keep you in mind.
And then...
Yeah, keep me as a reserve.
And then on Thursday we got Tavern Talk with... one day I'll look up the hosts of the show, because I think they have a couple rotating ones.
I don't know who is hosting Tavern Talk either, so don't feel bad.
And right now in the content Discord it says Diamond, Ducharmo, Dano, and sometimes Turd.
Okay. Oh yeah, I faced Turd in Legacy this week. I like Turd. Anyways, Friday Night Fights, we've got no matches confirmed. Or we have one match confirmed?
Yeah. Would you like me to talk about Friday Night Fights?
Yeah.
I know what's going on there. Yeah, so Sako unfortunately is unable to make it to Friday Night Fights this week, but Lotus is going to be subbing in the Scream Op / caster role. We have Silver T-Fox confirmed is a caster to be joining him, and I'm a maybe. It depends on the weather. I'm traveling home this week, so I'm either going home Friday or Saturday, depending on weather.
Country road. Sorry.
But basically, if I'm not traveling, I will be there as well.
And then
All right.
Saturday we have Salty Saturday with Donde and his crew. I don't know if they have any confirmed matches yet. Usually Donde puts out a big blast about the schedule of the week as matches get confirmed. And then we'll have Schoolstone with Lotus Knight. And then we've got Sunday Showdown, where you're joined by myself, and I'll probably need a caster to help me out with that.
Oh, it looks like
Cool.
Super Murloc
Sunday?
versus Hockey Boys is confirmed for Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. All right.
Oh man, that's so hype.
So, if anyone would like to help me cast that matchup, you know where to find me.
Oh man, on Sunday at 8 p.m.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Dude, I'm probably available.
Oh.
Sunday?
Yep.
Yeah.
If that's
8 p.m. Eastern.
yes.
Yes.
All right. I'll just schedule my third match of the week for like 5 or something. That sounds fun. All right. Yeah. Sign me up.
All right. And we could get a TriCast in with Isocles on that one.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's gonna be real fun.
Yeah, that will be real fun. Anyways, thank you for joining Saloon for this week and the regular season. We'll be back next week bringing you that playoff action.
Do we have a guest lined up next week?
Nope.
Not yet.
All right. Don't surprise me again. You don't have anybody else to surprise me with, so.
It wouldn't be that much of a surprise if I wound up being the guest anyway, but I'll be a backup guest for you if you don't find me.
You can't surprise me again. All right.
Yeah, we can.
Do a running theme. Have a mystery guest every week just to piss off Sage.
Yep.
I like it.
We'll do that right up to and including the final week of playoffs.
Yeah.
Just, it's supposed to be the captains, but nah, it's just two mystery guests. No idea who they are.
Genius plan.
Anyways, thanks for joining us tonight. Have a great night, guys.
See you guys.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having me on.